So do you like someone who can give banter as much as they can take it?
Listen, I'm like king of banter.
Bold statement.
What?
I'll tell you if
Do
you
you
king
like
of
banter?
Yeah, I love banter.
Sick, innit?
Some people were leaving.
Like the fans?
No,
the players.
Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone left. We'll look it up more when we get there. But yeah, some people were leaving. So maybe that's what happened.
Gotta beat the Atlanta traffic.
Yeah.
You know it gets crazy down there.
Anyway, Ave, episode 43. Do you have a guy? I have a guy. I don't want you to take. Oh, I only have one too.
I have one guy, and he's a former Eagle.
Oh.
A former Los Angeles Charger. Might have been before. Wait, where the Chargers play now? Is it Los Angeles?
It's LA now. It was San Diego.
So he might have been a San Diego Charger.
He was.
But the lightning bolt himself, Darren Sproles.
He was a Saint as well.
Yeah.
Is that where he notoriously got hit hard? For the Eagles too. He got that one
guy.
Yeah, but there was one punt return. It was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, my guy is a former Steeler.
Okay.
Safety.
Yeah.
Known for his hair.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got commercials.
Troy Polamalu.
Polamalu's, yeah.
My boy.
Another hard hit. That might have been the guy that knocked out.
Yeah, could have been. Before we get too far into the episode, like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, all that. Because we wait till the end. Twitter. Oh, Instagram. Yeah. Who? Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, oh, someone's posting our videos on Twitter. And then I went to it, and there was 40 episodes posted. I was like, oh, I guess we've been doing that.
Been grinding,
yeah. Just me and you today. So we can do the club and country thing. We can do the double teams thing. I think if we want to do soccer, club and country was pretty fun.
Yeah. I'd run it back for sure because I got a whooping on last time.
Yeah. All right. We can do it that way. On the agenda, we're going to be talking MLB. We got, did I see tennis in there?
There's a little tennis. Yeah. Wimbledon was not too long ago.
There's some soccer that's been going on because these poor players never get any time off, but it's great teams playing each other.
The season starts, the Prem starts August 14th.
Yeah.
So teams are in training camp now.
So the Club World Cup, well, we'll get there. So we'll talk Club World Cup, some NBA Summer League, and then even some fighting. I think a little bit more than that too.
Yeah. There's some golf. The British Open coming up.
Yeah. All right. All that and more. We'll start with club and country because that's fun. Gets the juices flowing. I think, Abe, we should do any league, not just
Prem.
Did we do that last time? Yeah, we did because I was saying Bayern. I think you said Dortmund.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think, yeah.
All right. So do any league, any nation. Do you want to start?
I'll start with a team.
Okay. So I get nation. Country.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Whatever. I'm just
3, 2, 1. AC
England.
Milan.
Beckham.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
Well, I know you don't want to high five me for that, but
no, that was quick as hell. I have to high five it.
AC Milan
now.
David Beckham. No, I'm club. Right? You just said AC Milan.
Yeah.
So you're country now.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hold on. I feel like dude, for whatever reason, Liverpool always comes to my head, and I'm like, I first of all don't want to choose them, but also always pick them. All right.
So don't pick them now because I have nothing for Liverpool with the country I'm going with.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Atletico. I have one. Felipe Luis.
Yeah.
The left back?
Yeah. I wanted to say Hulk. I don't know why.
There's more.
Malcolm.
There's got to be a couple more.
Malcolm. No, he played at Barca. I don't know if he played at Atletico. Damn, dude, I'm getting cooked again.
2-0. I'm country. Dude, you can't remember anything. Yeah, you're club now. You're club. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. City. Argentina. Aguero.
This game sucks.
Yeah, it's in, lad.
Zabaleta.
Yeah, Zabaleta's a good pool. Was Esteban Cambiaso.
Did he play for City?
Yeah. Carlos Tevez.
Tevez, for sure, yeah.
Dzeko. No, I'm just kidding.
Dzeko's Bosny.
I kid. All right, well, that was a hot start for me.
You want to keep going? I got to win one game.
You want to play to 5? You want to play to 5?
Five.
All right, we'll play to 5.
All right.
What did I do? I'm club. I'm club now?
Sure. You know me, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm club.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Netherlands.
United.
Wout Weghorst.
I was thinking
Memphis
Delict.
Depay.
I was thinking Delict.
Delict.
And for whatever reason, Van Dyke kept popping in my head. Like, no, get out. Yeah.
Let's go. I finally won one.
All right.
We can stop.
I mean, nah, we got to go to 5 now. All right. Yeah. Country. Dude, we are.
Wait. Your country?
Am I? Yeah, I just said United.
Okay.
Dude, we are dumb.
Okay. Wait, which United did you mean?
Manchester.
Okay.
You got it. You won. All right. 3, 2, 1. France. Griezmann.
Dembele. 4.
Frick yeah.
Sheesh.
What do you got? You ready for the next one?
It's a club. I'm a club. No. I'm country.
No, bro. All right. So I'm club.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Spain.
Inter Milan. Oh. Spain, Inter Milan.
I don't think they allow Spanish players in Italy.
I don't think I have one. I'm thinking of even the old teams. Yeah, Spanish players don't.
They play in Spain for the most part. Or at England.
Even Germany. A little bit.
That's
Danny
cool.
Olmo. I guess we've reached the time limit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll still say country. No, I was club, dude. What is going on? You know what's crazy? We haven't gotten it right once. Like, we're bound to be stupid and be right at least half the time.
No.
We're wrong. We've been wrong. We can watch it back. We've been wrong 100% of the time. Well, no, but I keep saying it now, and I'm wrong too. Okay, so who cares what it was?
I'm international, or we're staying.
You're international. I'm club.
Okay.
Then we'll continue.
Period. I don't have a country yet.
All right. I have a club.
I got one.
3, 2, 1.
Germany.
Chelsea.
Balak.
I was gonna say Kai Havertz. Timo Werner. Okay. 4-2.
4-2. Can I make this comeback?
No.
So I'm
country.
I'm
country.
I'm a club
I'm country.
Now. I'm a club now.
Let's go, baby.
I'm a freaking club.
I'm country.
now.
I am a country.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna do a crazy one. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Japan. Tamiyasu.
Yeah.
We have him right now,
Yeah,
right? That's the name.
yeah.
Tamiyasu.
That's a good pool. I couldn't think of his name. I was gonna say something.
5-2. I said Japan because I feel like, we were doing club. For whatever reason, I went, I think I know a Japanese guy that's played in each league, but club's completely different than that. All right, 5-2 though. It's over.
Yeah. Good match.
Ball match. All right,
guess
then.
one day. You're good at this game, brother.
It's very fun. I see it on Instagram too. So not that I'm like keeping
You
the
be
answers in my head,
studying.
and it's not even that. Like, that's not the only one. Like, these guys, they're FIFA players, but their content's been pretty good. So they're doing clips of non-FIFA related things, just like ball knowledge,
Mhm.
and they'll do it's all soccer, but all soccer players just start with H, and like the camera's just facing them. H, yeah, and then they just rotate and they just rattle them off. So they do the club and country thing too. All right. Anyway, first thing on the agenda.
First things first.
El Baseball. It
Yes.
was All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
Did you catch any of it?
I was watching Summer League. I was trying to catch up on basketball Summer League, so I didn't catch most of it, but I
Okay.
did see a little highlight. Can you walk me through this?
Absolutely. Well, I think the first thing we're talking about is that Cal Raleigh, the current home run king, won the home run derby.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, he was like pretty consistently first or second throughout the whole thing because they do the matchup. So I don't remember if they did it this way last year. They've been playing around with it the past couple of years, but the top 4 of the 8 advanced, and then they did a 2v2 and then 1v1
in the final.
And I think he finished like second or third out of the 8, so he advanced. And then Chas Chisholm, by the way, only hit 3.
Jazz.
So yeah, Jazz. And he went on Instagram Live and he was like, I still make more money than all you guys. Like, relax.
Dude, I saw somebody put out a tweet. They're like, the line for me is 3.5 for Jazz Chisholm, and he got 3.
Wow, I did not see that. That's actually funny. Anyway, yeah, Cal Raleigh, he ended up winning. I think he had like 18 or 19 in the final round. And we didn't really cover this because we didn't record last week, but he's about to, or I guess he can't now because All-Star Week came and went, but he was 1 home run away from breaking the record for most home runs before an All-Star break.
So he tied it right now?
I think he's at 39, yeah, which is Barry Bonds' record.
God
Or he's
damn.
at 38, and he was one away. Okay, well, regardless, he was one away from history,
From tying
which is pretty
Bonds.
great. Imagine just already being at 40 like 40 home runs. Someone's going to be proud of that at
That's
the
a
end
whole
of the season.
season,
Yeah. Someone's going to be very proud of that.
Mhm.
So good for him. He kept showing out, won the home run derby. I think he got a hit in the All-Star game, if I'm not mistaken. So he keeps swinging it. I did hear a crazy stat, though. You Yankees fans are going to want to hear this. So if you take like runs created, it's kind of like WAR for baseball. It's like win shares or win, something to do with runs created, or an all-encompassing batting statistic that might not be everybody's favorite, but it's pretty good. You know, I like OPS, but that's kind of simple. So in that statistic, Aaron Judge is 1, Cal Raleighy's 2. The gap between them is the same as the gap between Cal Raleighy at number 2 and Anthony Volpe at number 65 or something like that.
Mhm.
So that just shows like how much better Aaron Judge is doing than the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Again, it's one statistic, but it's like one of those above analytical things that's supposed to
It's
be
a
all
combination
encompassing.
of he's doing a lot,
Yes.
and that's how good he is. That's how good this season.
I mean,
Aaron Judge is.
Right. And
I
it's some statistic that some nerd put together and said this is a good judgment of the full character of a hitter.
Mhm.
So again, maybe not perfect, but obviously he's trying to paint that picture.
Yeah. One more thing. Do you know what Cal Riley's nickname is?
Yes, I do. Big Dumper.
It is the Big Dumper.
Yeah.
Don't know where he got that one from, but I thought I had to bring that up in the episode.
Yeah, Kershaw struck him out, or didn't strike him out. He actually had a nice swing on it, but there was a nice catch in left field. And he was joking around, but he was like, "Suck it, Big Dumper." And I was like, "Wow, tough back to back." Like, luckily that doesn't really create a pause together, but individually, "Suck it, Big Dumper's" not great on a baseball field with 30 other dudes out there. Yeah.
If you're ever bored, go look up Vinny Pasquantino's Twitter during the All-Star break. He was so funny.
Oh, really?
That's where I found out that Cal Riley's nickname.
Dude, Vinny's
Big
funny.
Dumper.
Yeah, that's our boy.
He's got a couple tweets out there that were funny. Once you like one, they keep on popping up.
Yeah.
So he's now all over my feed right now.
He has the famous like clip where his mom's taking a picture of him on an iPhone from like the third row, and he's on deck, and he's like, "Mom, you'll get a picture. Like there's pros taking pictures." She's like, "I want one on my phone."
One of the best cameras out there.
Yeah. Anyway, though, so we mentioned a couple of things that happened during that game so far, but ultimately the exciting part is the NL went out to a 6-0 lead. Alonso homered. Someone else homered too. Alonso had a 3-run shot. A lot of people think he should have been. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. I heard one take, and I agree with it. I think that he should have been the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Corbin Carroll homered. So they were up. They were up 6-0. Brent Rooker hits a 3-run shot in the 7th. Bobby Witt, he grounds out to second, but Garcia scores. So now it's 4-6. Witt hits a double in the 9th, and then they end up tying it 6-6. So AL comes back, ties at 6-6. At that point, they go into extras where this new rule comes in. I didn't know about it. Apparently, it's not new, but it happened in 2022. But
it's just the first occurrence of it happening.
Yeah, or I missed it completely, but I believe this is the first occurrence. So with this new standard, the teams send 3 players up from each side. They each get 3 swings, period, to hit as many home runs as they can. Ultimately, what happened was Kyle Schwarber was up. He's the last hitter for the NL. The AL has hit 3 home runs so far. The NL hit 1. And Kyle Schwarber on his 3 swings hits 3 home runs, and the NL wins 4-3. So pretty electric.
That's elite, yeah.
Now that first of all, Schwarbomb, he's the man. Yeah. Everyone's going crazy.
It's Hoagie Fest as well.
It's Hoagie Fest. Philly fans are going nuts. Yeah, it was awesome. And the last one on a knee, he's like watching it go out. He swung and kind of went out and got it. Mm-hmm. And all the guys on the in the dugout come running out. It was awesome.
A walk-off grand slam or walk-off homer in the All-Star game is sick.
Exactly. And Kyle Schwarber is named All-Star game MVP. Mm-hmm. What is your take on that? Would you have given it to a guy like Pete Alonso, who hits a 3-run homer
who dominated the game?
Yeah, during the game. off of a real pitcher, a real all-star pitcher, or maybe a guy like
strike him out.
maybe Brent Rooker who hits a 3-run shot, or Bobby Witt who has 2 big at-bats and actually contributes to the game should their team have won, obviously the NL one. So do you go Schwarber with the 3 bombs and the clutch walk-off against a practice pitcher?
I would be a prisoner of the moment in this situation, and he's a hometown guy.
Yeah.
So
I'm not trying to give it to Alonso. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about here? So I would for sure give it to Schwarber, especially this is that new format, and you had all those eyes on this new thing that you've put in this swing off in the All-Star game, and then he goes out there and he hits all 3,
especially needing all 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
It's deserved.
That's the thing where the take I heard this morning didn't really consider the fact that we won 4-3.
And he needed all 3.
And he needed all 3 of them, and he did it. Because you watch the home run derby, it's not like they just hit home runs every swing. Well, as evidenced by the guys on his team, it's not all that easy.
9 swings, they only had 3 runs.
Yeah.
And then
so I guess
6 swings and 1 home run.
I guess I'd have to agree with you. I think you've changed my mind, Abe. Good chat. That's why we do this. That's why we have sideline banter. So anyway, the All-Star game was pretty exciting. I didn't follow much of the build-up, so there might be more of this. I know they do the celebrity softball game. That's take it or leave it, whatever. I guess it's kind of funny if you're into pop culture. I think, though, it would be fun to do other activities the way the NBA All-Star game or the All-Star weekend does it. And what I mean by that is, yes, the home run derby is great, but I think there could be like a furthest throwing competition or some sort of like ground ball trick play thing, like horse, but with ground balls, like through the legs, whatever. Even like there's a thing that you play growing up. It's baseball golf where you take a fungo and you're hitting it to a certain point on the field, and you're throwing it up and hitting it. Same exact concept as golf. So small things like that, but like a long toss competition would be fun. Like to see who has the strongest arm in the outfield these days, or like if a pitcher wants to be a part of it. Hardest throwing competition. With the crow hop, though, like not just up and down. I don't know. I think they could build a cool weekend out of it.
Maybe a little Top Golf simulator type of thing for
baseball.
Exactly. Spend the money, the fans will come.
Now, the hardest throw or furthest throw, the only thing about that, I'll say you want to be careful. You don't just want to waste those bullets, and you can hurt yourself like that.
Right.
More so than like a dunk contest or a home run derby. Like you can just rip it as hard as possible and boom, one throw, it's over. So I don't know who's going to want to participate, but as a professional, there is an expectation and a truth to the fact that like they are better in shape. They treat their body. They are making those throws way more often than I did in high school or than a kid did in college. Cause it's like, whatever, game's over. Let's go have like an Uncrustable and a Coke. Where they're obviously making sure they're healthy. Yeah. So I don't know, just some cooler things. I think home run derby obviously is awesome, like the dunk contest. But
I mean, there's always more. I mean, there's been like a decline in All-Star game participation from the fans, so they're always trying new things. I thought this new invention with the swing off was great, well needed. I'm looking forward to it if games are tied in the 9th inning in future All-Star games.
Some people were saying if it's tied after like the 10th or 11th, bring that to the real game.
In the regular season, maybe.
I feel like it's too.
But they've already added the one runner on base for the regular season, so I'm not.
Exactly, and I think that's enough because it's still real baseball. There's still a pitcher. You can't bring Coach out there to throw you BP. That would just be too much, in my opinion. I don't think you can bring it to.
To real baseball. And where the games actually count and there's money on the line.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, so that was the All-Star game. Going from current All-Stars to potential future All-Stars, Abe, the MLB draft took place. I'm sure you didn't follow it quite to the
How many rounds are there?
Oh,
let me know again.
A million, dude. But we'll just talk about, at least from my perspective, a couple of key picks from the first round. I'm sure there were plenty because I'm not even going to talk about the first overall pick. The only thing I'll say is he's from Oklahoma. What was his name? Eli Willits. Team USA kid out of high school. I'm sure he's a great player. I just don't know of him much. The consensus at the time was going to be that it was Ethan Holiday, Matt Holiday's second son. His oldest, Jackson Holiday, was drafted first overall by the Orioles 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Christ.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
He's in the MLB already. He was also drafted out of high school. So his brother won Gatorade Player of the Year and all that stuff. But he ends up going fourth, which, I mean, I think when I was growing up and I was a kid, I'd be like, oh, you got drafted fourth overall. Like, you're not the first. But, like, that's insane. Yes. Obviously. And you're in the pool with college kids as well. But most notably, he got drafted by the Colorado Rockies, which is where his dad, Matt Holloway, he played for the Cardinals a bit and was great there, but made his name in Colorado. He's a Colorado Rockies legend. So that's pretty cool for him.
That's amazing.
And he's great. So he will get to the MLB. Yeah, it's not like a fringe guy. Yeah. So
I mean, it'll be cool. Overall, you're expected to make the show at some point.
And some people bust.
Oops. Prematurely.
My bad. Yeah, some people bust, particularly earlier than you'd think they would. But he'll get there. Like even his brother didn't thrive necessarily in the minors, but he was good. And they were like, "Well, we know who you are. We saw you play." Yeah, dude, Matt Holloway, look him up, dude. He's a house. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool that he got drafted to the Rockies and hopefully wear the same jersey as his dad did.
That's awesome. That's a hell of a line for a family, though, to have two kids go in the top 4 in the draft. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oklahoma, they're like he's 6'4", 220, 215-ish.
What position is?
Shortstop.
Oh, my.
Yeah. I mean, he'll probably end up playing third. Yeah. But, yeah, he's a big boy.
They feed him different down south.
Yeah, another notable one. I brought him up during the College World Series. Cade Anderson. He's a lefty from LSU. He threw a complete game, and his last pitch was like 97, which is nuts. From a lefty on his like 120th pitch or something like that. He went third overall to the Mariners, so I think he's going to be quick up to the MLB too. He's already in the upper 90s.
Little scheme situation.
Yeah, he's shown. He's a little small. How big is he? He's 6'2", 180. So he's a little thin, I would say. But they'll put weight on him, and he'll mature into a man too. It was weird. Anyway, I think he'll be in the MLB pretty quickly. He's mid to upper 90s, and he's shown that he can throw complete games and like handle the stress of the College World Series. So coming off a national championship, he was taken third overall to the Mariners.
Nice.
And then last but not least, I also brought this kid up just because he had a crazy game. He's the guy who threw the no-hitter, 19 strikeouts from Arkansas in the, I don't know if it was the World Series. It might have been the Super Regional. Gage Wood, but the Philadelphia
Gage Wood is crazy.
The Philadelphia Phillies drafted him 26th overall. Yeah, and there's been already a ton of edits of him. He's like a little sick in the head, and the Philly fans are loving it. Like he
just fits in.
After the last out, he's like yelling at his dugout, and he's like going like this for Arkansas. Yeah, it was cool. He's a little nuts. He'll fit in pretty well.
Love that. Can't wait to see him in the show.
Yeah. So you had asked about Judge and people, like, I guess this is the last thing I want to say about All-Star, not to flip right back, but we opened with this. I don't want to forget to touch on it. Maybe we have to Google it. But you said, like, how does the American League not send up Aaron Judge?
The best hitters, yeah.
I know Aaron Boone left. I don't know. So I'm going to who left the MLB All-Star?
And how is Kyle Riley not in the swing off?
Yeah, he won.
Was it like the players that were still in the game? Like, I don't understand what was going on there. Is it like soccer where you have to be on the field where when the game ends to be a participant?
I'm looking at something that says there are multiple reports that All-Star game starters left the ballpark, headed home while the game was still going on.
Got to beat that Atlanta traffic.
Aaron Judge, Cal Riley, and Shohei Ohtani were absent from the Derby field.
Those are the three guys that you would want to see.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough look.
It's a bad look for the show.
I wonder how much, if there's going to be any sort of repercussions. I guess not. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. There are a couple other things I wanted to talk MLB-wise, if you don't mind.
No, go for it.
A couple of snubs, and there were probably more snubs than this, but in particular, Nathan Eovaldi, he's got like a 1.8 ERA with a 0.84 whip for the Texas Rangers. They still paid him out the full $100,000 that was in his contract to be an All-Star. And
that's pretty cool.
Also, which, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that he didn't make the All-Star game.
Yes. And he has, like, double-digit starts. It's not like he's been hurt. And then our very own Christopher Sanchez.
I saw that one.
They paid him out too. I think they gave him
nice.
50 grand because they thought, I don't know if it's different contracts or what.
Probably,
but they gave him his All-Star bonus too.
Yeah. Nice.
He's third in the Cy Young odds for the NL in Vegas.
Yeah.
And Ranger Suarez is fifth.
Mm-hmm.
And only Wheeler went.
Yeah.
Wheeler didn't go, actually, because he sat out. We're missing all the news. We're catching it all at the end here. Yeah, Zach Wheeler didn't go for no particular reason, which some people are bummed about. Like, I mean, other than, I could use the rest.
Yeah.
Which,
a little vacay.
I don't know. If he was like nursing an elbow or shoulder or something like that, I would get it. But I kind of want to see him
Could
play.
it be under wraps, though, that he's just like has like a little a wiggle that he's just like doesn't want to?
Yeah. Ultimately, I think it's not crazy. Like, it's not national news. So it can't be that crazy as far as like being. Nobody cares that much that he sat out.
Yeah.
It's okay. Pitching is pretty intense on your body.
Right.
And if you can get an extra couple days off in the middle of the season, I'm sure that's super helpful.
It could be beneficial down the line.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I feel like still worth noting. Like, we give the, NBA guys a hard time not doing the dunk contest and half-assing. That All-Star game's so ugly anymore.
Yeah. They're changing the format for that next year too.
Yeah. I like how MLB, I don't think it's this way anymore, but it used to be whoever wins gets home field advantage.
I don't like that.
I love it. I think they should do that for the NBA.
They don't really have a say in it. Like, you can be...
Yeah, but they'll play the All-Star game
hard, I guess. But I mean, like, there's players that make the All-Star game that are on bad teams.
Yeah, but I think like by the time you still get it, you still get to go all the way until the World Series or NBA Finals with your record representing your path. Meaning, if you were the 1 seed, you're home field until the World Series. And then it's just that last series.
It's a flip of the coin, which is the biggest series of them all.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not a flip of the coin because you'd imagine those players would be in that. Yeah. But also,
imagine if you get traded mid-season. Now you don't have home field advantage for the World Series.
That would suck. But it's also 2 number 1 seeds. And like, they're from different leagues, the American League and the National League.
But one team's going to have a better record.
I guess. But it's like, it's usually 2 teams who, in baseball, one has 102 wins and one has 103.
What do you think about playing? Each team gets 3 games, and there's a mutual site for the final game if it goes to 7.
That'd be super. I like how the Super Bowl does it.
Except if you're the team that's
further away.
No, if you're the team that's actually playing in that stadium. Like, there's been a couple of teams that have played in their home stadium.
Yeah, that stinks. I think the Saints did that. Anyway. You make a good point. You make a great point. I just feel like it's an easy way to make them play competitively.
Yeah. I mean, I would say just pay them more money, but they make so much money now.
Oh, they don't care. No, they try to do the charity thing. They hate charities. So they don't give a shit about that. So they still half-assed it. Remember, every quarter was like more money.
Yeah, back and forth,
but it was like 100 grand of that and 50 grand of them. It's like, okay, they're going to do fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever.
That's not even a game changer.
If you have any ideas on how to make the All-Star game better, comment them below.
Please.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Because we do need to improve our All-Star games. They're so bad.
They're so ugly.
Oh, another thing is this year they played in their team's jerseys, which I thought was cool.
Yes, they did. I noticed that.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, Lynn called me, and she was during the home run derby part where they weren't. Well, no. Actually, yes, bro. This is crazy. I'm trying to segue out of baseball, and everything's coming up.
Back.
2 things from Lynn.
Yeah.
She calls me during the home run derby, and she's talking about, I don't recognize this jersey. Like, what team? She was looking at O'Neal Cruz, and I was like, he plays for the Pirates.
Yeah.
You got to look at the patch on the side because she doesn't recognize the NL thing. Whatever. Silly. We move on. The next day, I see them wearing the real jerseys, and I'm like, why didn't we do that yesterday? Would have avoided this conversation, and no one would have been confused. What was the second thing you brought up?
Just them playing in their jerseys.
Yeah, but no, there was another Lynn thing. So yes, then Kyle Schwarber. She calls Jessica at like 12:30 at night last night, or like midnight. We're sleeping. I just hear the conversation. She's like, hello? And Lynn is walking step by step. You're not going to believe this. Jessica's just like, I'm sleeping. Didn't care at all. Kept talking through the story. Extra innings, yada, 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 Schwarber. Essentially everything I already said, so I'm not going to repeat it. But I just thought it was really funny.
Wake you up in the dead of sleep. Schwarber's up the bat. Amazing. I love it.
Jessica just texted me, Drewski and Shane Gillis are hosting the ESPYs.
I saw Shane Gillis. I didn't know Drewski was going to be there.
She said it's so funny.
We are missing that right now.
We are. I also have some chicken parma upstairs.
Damn.
So let's power through this.
Okay.
All right. I think that's enough for baseball. Finally.
Yes.
Okay. Wimbledon.
Wimbledon happened. Yes, it did.
Finally, the result that I said would never. Well, I didn't say it would never happen, but the opposite always happens.
Sinner
Yes.
finally defeats his arch nemesis Carlos Alcaraz. He did it pretty handily as well. He beat him in 4 sets, so he dropped the first set and then he won 3 straight, and he was pretty dominant after the first set.
Yeah. I learned something interesting about him. I don't know if you know this, but his family are skiers or like Alps people.
Mhm.
They do.
He's
Maybe
like the most non-Italian Italian I've ever seen in my
Yeah, I
life.
think he's like an Alps Italian. That's why he's not like a Mediterranean
Never seen the sun.
Italian. Yeah, but his mom might have been. They were different types of athletes, but one of them had to do with snow sports, I think, or at the very least he did. And he was like a world-class skier growing up, like skiing with people much older than him and outperforming them. And one day he just put everything down and moved and said, I'm going to go play tennis. I think he was like 12 or 13. And then he became the best. 10 years later, he's the best in the world. He's only 22 or 3, I think.
Yeah, he's very young.
So even 7 years later, he was the best in the world. That's crazy.
It's like the first Wimbledon final without like one of the big 3. And like, it's some crazy number. I saw the tweet. I think it was.
Yeah, Djokovic went out earlier than usual, didn't he?
He lost the semis.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, lost to Sinner in the semis.
I thought somebody, I saw
Not
something, somebody went out earlier than they like ever have or something like that.
I don't know.
But it wasn't, I guess it wasn't one of the 3 that are great right now.
I can't think. I mean, Coco Gauff lost in the first round on the women's side.
Oh, maybe
very
that's what I saw.
disappointing.
Maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah, she came off winning the U.S. Open, then just lost in the first round of Wimbledon. Yeah, the men's.
You do have the women's side here.
Yeah, the women's side. So Iga Swiatek went up against an American. I need to look at it, but Amanda Anisimova, and she absolutely Iga Swiatek from Poland absolutely destroyed her. It was not close.
Is she nice? Is Iga Swiatek nice?
Iga Swiatek is very, very good, but she won. She did not lose a set.
Oh wow!
She literally skunked her 0-6, 0-6, and that's game.
Wow!
She did not win one set. It's insane.
That's
or
brutal.
one game.
She's from Poland, you said?
The Polish chick won. Yeah.
Is she ranked high?
She's ranked very high. Yeah, she's won. She's won titles before.
I'm not familiar with her game.
She's very good. Anisimova was like this American chick. She like gave up on tennis like 8 months ago. She took like 4 months off. She's like, I'm never going back. And then she got the itch again, and she started playing this year and started doing well. But this is like her first final, and I guess like the nerves got the
Was
best
she
of her.
on the show? I think I know her for some reason.
Anisimova?
Have you? No. Yes, Anisimova. Have you
What
seen?
show?
There's like a Drive to Survive type thing for tennis. Yeah,
Maybe.
It's like the youngest, the Australian kid, the Nick Kyrgios, he's on it. Ben Shelton.
Yeah.
The American you like, the brother.
Tiafoe.
Yeah, Tiafoe.
Yeah.
And then some of the girls. And I think she might be one of them.
Okay, yeah, she's got actually a pretty cool story. Besides the fact that she got skunked in the final,
Yeah.
but like she gave up on tennis. Just like I can't do this anymore. Gave it a break, and then she came back, and she's doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Except for the final.
Yeah, I mean, but she made the Wimbledon final.
I'm sure
after-
she got paid.
She's like Jordan coming
11
back, making it to the final. She lost.
That's some straight.
I don't know. All right. I don't have more tennis for you, but we got the winners.
Yeah, we got the winners. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's just 1 and 2. Like on the men's side, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner.
I think this is going to be a Federer Nadal situation for quite some time.
Absolutely.
And it's great. I mean, Sinner's not Swiss, but he grew up
He might as well be.
he grew up in the Alps, so it's kind of like Federer. And then obviously Alcaraz is Spanish, so it's perfect.
That was Wimbledon. I want to go to Wimbledon. I want to go to a tennis event real bad.
Yeah. I didn't ever. And same thing with golf. Like growing up, I had no itch to do that, but it'd be nice to be a little bougie for a weekend. Yeah, wear like a white polo that's maybe an extra button, 2 unbuttoned. Throw some sunnies on, and they have some cool drinks.
Yeah.
Don't
I know,
they?
Yeah. The U.S. Open's got a really, really cool drink I know about.
Yeah.
I'm sure Wimbledon and U.S. or the French Open and Australian Open have great drinks as well.
And I'm sure they have more than one. And it's just like, oh, that's the really famous one. I'm sure they have a list of cool things.
Dude, U.S. Open's coming up in August. What's up?
That's New York?
Yeah, it's in Flushing, Queens.
Busy in August, man.
Damn.
Try to find a time.
Okay.
You know when? Late
August.
I'm in
I think it
Portugal.
goes in September.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Okay.
That's
better. Yeah. Let's put a pin in that.
Yeah. All right. Talk me through some soccer.
FIFA Club World Cup is finished. I will say that I attended one of these matches. I went to the Chelsea versus Palmeiras from Brazil.
Did I know that?
I don't know. This was the day before the 4th of July. My brother last minute had a ticket. And
You didn't post anything about it?
No.
You didn't even send a Snapchat?
Nope. Not at all.
What the hell's wrong with
I
you?
was just vibing out there, dude. Insane. The Brazilian fans absolutely brought it for 90 plus minutes.
You went with Austin or Gus?
Gus.
Okay.
Well, Gus and then my nephew.
Okay.
It was a really good time. But yeah, those Brazilian fans brought it for the whole 90 plus minutes. It was only the quarterfinals, but it was a crazy, crazy game. Chelsea scored first. Cole Palmer, I believe, scored. And then Palmeiras came back. This dude had no right to shoot the ball, but he shot it. And like he caught the goalie off guard and it went in off the crossbar and in. So I tied it up at 1-1. And then like the 70th minute, there was an own goal. And then Chelsea won that game and moved on to the semis.
Dude, I can't get over the fact that you just didn't share that news until right now. That's funny. All right, yeah. Okay,
There's
so
a lot
that's
going
cool.
on in that time. But yeah, it's an awesome game. Dude, they have to do something with security, though, because I got there like 30 minutes before the game started, and I didn't get in until like 15 minutes after the game kicked off. So I don't know what they're going to do for the actual World Cup, but they need to make some improvements
Yeah.
there.
I think a lot of people have been saying that too.
It was terrible. Like I was just sitting in line. They weren't letting anybody in. They were letting so few people in at a time. It was so bad. But anyways, the tournament's great. Honestly, didn't think I'd like it. Didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did.
Yeah.
But
Me neither.
it was a great.
But they
great
made it
tournament.
competitive for whatever. I don't know.
Everybody was playing.
We got to tell them. We got to say, yeah, hey, whoever put together the Club World Cup, you're on All-Star game duty for American sports, because like everybody thought they were going to half-ass it, throw their secondary teams out there, but they didn't do that from the beginning. Even when like City's playing some random team from Argentina, they're putting their team out there.
PSG had just literally won the Champions League. Like 2 weeks later, they're starting the same lineup that they pretty much played in the final.
Yeah, and not in the Club World Cup final, like in the first round.
Game.
Yeah, so it turned out pretty good.
Did turn out pretty good. But anyways, the finals were two teams that we just talked about, but it's Chelsea versus PSG. Going into the game, I'm thinking PSG is just mopped the floor with all the competition this whole season.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking they're just going to blow away Chelsea. I've made a prediction, maybe like 2-0. They're going to go away with it. But they got absolutely smashed by Chelsea. Cole Palmer put on a performance.
Cole Palmer, wearing number 10 now.
Yeah, wearing number 10. Led them to a 3-0 win against the European champions from this season. So the Chelsea Blue, what's their logo?
They're the Lions.
Lions, yeah.
Yeah, they're like Blue Lions.
The Chelsea Blue Lions.
Blue Lions.
They'll be sporting that Club World Cup badge for the next 4 years on their jerseys.
in every match.
Yeah.
Is the Club World Cup only once every 4 years?
Maybe making up rules
We're gonna
nowadays.
find out,
You know what money rules.
Well,
everything.
if that's the case, I feel a little less hatred towards it, because I'm like, dude, just these guys never have a break. I know we alluded to it, I think, in the beginning of the episode, but they're getting injured and they are playing a ridiculous amount of games with no breaks. So I was just against it because we already have so many other tournaments outside of their domestic cups. We're good.
We don't
We'll
need
let
any
them
more.
go vacation
Money
in July.
talks.
Yeah.
Money
but,
talks, absolutely.
it worked out. It was very entertaining. Did you see Trump got in on the picture lifting the trophy?
There's a funny ass video of Cole Palmer's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I think Reece James was like, "Are you staying here?" And Trump's like,
he didn't even really answer.
There
He
he
was
goes.
just like,
All right.
his vibe. Dude, and Chelsea edited them out their pictures.
"Oh, they did." I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They're not even an American team.
Two more things I want to say. Cole Palmer won the Golden Ball for the entire tournament.
Nice.
In that final, he had 2 goals and an assist.
Chippy chips.
Chippy chips, yeah. But phenomenal performance from Cole. Love to see that from the young laddie. And there's one more thing. Did you see the Musiala injury?
No.
Musiala got hurt. Gianluigi Donnarumma. There's like a loose ball that he was diving for, and he caught his ankle.
Bad.
I think he broke a fibula. He's out like 4 to 5 months. Yeah, it was a nasty injury.
Oh my god.
Ugly injury. You don't
So
want
he's
to
not
watch
playing
replay.
until Christmas.
Yeah, at least.
Like at 100%.
Yeah, at least. It's a real bad one.
Wow. Well, I mentioned Cole Palmer is now wearing number 10, which is fun.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it. He's a great Chelsea player.
Yes.
Is that the first one since Hazard? Probably not.
No.
They probably handed it around.
Yeah.
But he'll hold on to that for a while.
Yeah.
But two others are Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
I think
He's finally got the reins.
Yeah, I think there might have been. I guess you have KDB here.
Yeah.
He's wearing the number 10 at Napoli, which is cool because he never really wore it, but he always kind of played like a number 10.
Yeah.
And is Scott McTominay going to stay there? He's got to.
He's still there. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I mean, he just won Italian Player of the Year.
Player of the Year. That'll be a fun link up.
Yeah.
You don't think?
No, I just didn't know Scott McTominay was this good. He's a dog.
He's clutch, dude.
Know.
As long as you don't start him, he's great. Sub him in the second minute, let him play.
Phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to love to see that combination. But it's just like, they're like two completely different players.
Yeah.
But this guy, McTominay, literally won the Italian. Has KDB even won a Premier League Player of the Year?
Yes, he has to have.
I want to say he hasn't.
I'm going to look it up.
Which is, it's something crazy like that.
Lamine Yamal, I do think, is the first number 10 since Ansu Fati.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ansu Fati was still at Barca technically last year.
Oh, so he
He's
actually
on that.
held the number 10 jersey?
Yeah. Well, Lamine Yamal was like, you should keep it. And then he went out on
did
loan.
say that.
And now Ansu Fati is like officially, I think he's still on Barcelona's books, but he's on loan again. But Lamine Yamal is stepping into that number 10, previously held by the likes of like a Maradona.
Yeah.
That's Andres Messi, or a I don't know if Cruyff ever wore the 10. I want to say he did. Let's
At
just say he
Barca,
did.
I think he did.
Say he did. But yeah, that shirt is ridiculously famous at Barca. They've had some of the greatest players ever wear it. And the newest one is Lamine Yamal. Well deserved at 18 years old. Did you hear the controversy over Lamine Yamal birthday party?
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
He's a wild boy.
Kind of funny.
It's a wild boy.
Yeah, it is wild that he's
big of a thing.
18 years old. Some people are saying like he had like prostitutes and stuff. That's crazy. But the original thing, and still also
the only like criminal thing that he's actually being pursued for is he had little people perform as entertainment.
Yeah. This is a fun podcast. We say some things. I don't know what to say about that one. It's objectively
hilarious.
Well, yeah, it's kind of funny. But also, if they are entertainers
they got paid
and that's
for
their
it.
Yeah. then who am I to say that you shouldn't be doing that?
So it's like one of those things where I don't think the people who were involved that got paid for this are complaining. It's just like a civil liberties union or whatever is making a point because of Lamine's popularity and him being a famous person.
It's crazy though. It's crazy.
It's objectively hilarious because like who would have thought to do that?
Yeah.
He's like, yo,
an 18-year-old kid, bro. An 18-year-old kid. He's like, yo, it would be fucking funny. Entertaining. I don't want to say funny. Anyway, KDB has one.
It's like, what if we...
KDB won the
one.
2021-2022 season and the 1920 season. I can't believe Ruben Diaz won in between those. I mean, I can, but what a quick... I mean, he's still really good, but to win Player of the Year...
The best player in the Prem.
And it was like out of nowhere. It was like his first or second season. I don't know. But KDB won.
Twice? Okay.
Yeah, it went KDB, Diaz, KDB, Holland, Foden, and then Salah last year.
I just hate that list.
Yeah, me too.
It's so annoying.
It's all
City,
and then one Liverpool.
Liverpool.
You like the list? Let me give it to you since two. Wow. Let me read the list to you.
Since the Premier League started?
From 2000.
Okay.
Well, it's the award started in 95. So.
I think that's when the Premier League started.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Shearer.
Boo.
Schmeichel.
Yes, love that. Is it Schmeichel in Manchester United?
Yes.
Okay.
Juninho. You remember that guy?
Is that a Man City player?
Middlesbrough.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I think he ended up playing a lot for Lyon, if I'm thinking of the right guy. Michael Owen. Dwight York, no clue. Trinidad and Tobago, Manchester United.
He's an English guy.
Trinidad and Tobago, according to...
I'm pretty sure he played for...
He probably is, yeah.
Dwight York, he's a... This
is Wikipedia. And then Kevin Phillips, Patrick Vieira, Freddie Lundberg, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Thierry Henry, Frank Lampard, Thierry Henry, Ronaldo, Vidic, Rooney, Vidic. See that's your city. That's your city era.
Yeah, but I was not like a fan for this time. I was like 5 years old.
Because that's a lot in a row.
Yeah, that's 5.
Then you go Vincent Kompany, Gareth Bale, Luis Suarez, Eden Hazard, Vardy, Conte, Salah, and then my list.
Yeah,
from before.
We had a good run.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Yeah,
I just wish I was a football fan in those days. Like you could actually watch soccer on.
True,
TV.
It was hard back then.
It was so difficult.
All right, let's wrap this up. Dang, I can't stop. NBA Summer League, Abe.
Yeah.
Who cares a little bit, I guess. We'll talk NBA. 2 things. I'll say one thing. I think you want to talk about VJ maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag, though, had a not so great first game, but he pretty much said that. He's a pretty good interview. I don't know if he's media trained already. Seems like a nice enough kid, though. And he's like, yeah, it's not up to the performance I'd like to be doing. Comes out the next game, 31 points. Looks really good. Already dunking on people. Seems like really comfortable. I mean, you think about like the Summer League. I don't know. Part of me is like, or in the past, I would say it's not the greatest players, but it's pretty close. I mean,
the best players, but they're all fighting for a job, and it's just like the roughest of basketball at some points.
But also, you think you're impressed. I feel like people are more impressed sometimes with your college performance than either G League or Summer League.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't really mean much. Sometimes it means the world. Sometimes it doesn't mean much how you perform in this league.
Yeah, but unless I'm mistaken, the Summer League is only the best college players and then some from international as well.
You're mistaken.
Okay.
It's a bunch of guys from everywhere trying to compete, trying to make an NBA team.
So the league is finished off by non-drafted. So there are better players out there who just went, I didn't get drafted. I'm going to go get a job. But I could go play in the Summer League. I'm just not going to make the NBA. And then there are other people who are like, I still got a chance, but they really don't. And they go play and teams sign them just for the Summer League.
Yes. And there's other players that have played in the NBA, played in the G League. Like they're just literally trying to find any spot where they can play.
They can play in front of somebody. Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
yeah, it's a bunch of guys trying to make the NBA.
But still, isn't that not better than college? Like
these guys are all
March Madness.
These guys are all better than college basketball players, except for the top guys in college.
Yeah.
So the level is very, very high. But like I said, they get like a week or 2 to play with each other, and then it's everybody just fighting to see.
Yeah, I guess my point was just that like he's young. I think he's the youngest #1 pick since LeBron.
Yeah.
And he's just, we said it when he was playing with Team USA a year ago in the summer. And he looks so comfortable out there amongst men.
Yeah.
And like, again, in this Summer League amongst not scrubs, he looks really comfortable again. VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah.
Some bad news, some good news.
So he started off incredibly high. So the first game, he had 28 in a loss. But, I mean, he looked terrific. He was hitting jumpers. He was getting to the basket.
So athletic, dude.
Super athletic. He was doing everything that you wanted him to do. He gets hurt, and then he doesn't play the next game. So he misses 1 game. Then he comes back the next night, and he has an awful performance in the first half. So he's like 0 for 7. He got like injured, like a small injury, but he continued to play. He picked it up in the second half, though. He did finish with, I think, 14.
Okay.
So
14 and a half.
Yeah, 6 for 6 on free throws. And then he was like 4 for 7 in the second half. So like he did pick it up.
Good half. I mean, what do you want him to do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Play better. I just didn't see it physically. So I'm just looking at the stats. But the Sixers did end up winning that.
I'm happy he's playing.
Game. Yeah, me too.
We are a team who's prone to have high draft picks get hurt.
Yeah, or just lose all their talent. Did you see the Johnny Furphy dunk? I will play it to you right now, but it was one of those nasty. Oh, one of those nasty shit. Here we go. Johnny Furphy. He dunked on one of your boys, your French boys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Where'd he go to school?
No idea. But Furphy's trying to make it to the league. Tyrese Halliburton tweeted about him. But there's this one picture. There's this clip of like he actually like this is like a
that's what he looked like.
Yeah. So there's this frame of him getting dunked on, and ESPN was trying to play like the replay, and the commentators couldn't even finish their sentence. They were dying looking at this frame.
Oh wow, yeah, that's embarrassing for the French guy.
Noah Eswang. But that dude was hooping. He had like 28 that game. So he's a very, they ended up winning the game, the Blazers or whatever team he's on.
Yeah, but in this day and age, Abe, it doesn't matter. It's all about the clip, all about the picture.
And he's on the wrong.
Yeah, no one cares that he had 28. He's embarrassed. Non-summer league.
Yes,
I was gonna say
we're still
off-season stuff.
We're still playing. There's a couple more games before the playoffs start, so we'll keep you guys updated. See what other players that to watch out for. Yeah, to look out for. But there's another big thing happened, which I did not see this happening at all because of the size of money that he was owed. He was owed around $100 million. But Bradley Beal, he reached a buyout with the Phoenix Suns. And he signed with the Clippers. I don't know how they worked that out. I don't know how much money he's receiving
from the Clippers.
Could be not much, and it's all coming from the Clippers. He's only like a $11 million deal or something like that.
Yeah, it's a brand new deal with the Clippers. Is that how that works? Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know what the agreement was with the Suns, but he was on the books for like $100 million. So I don't know.
Give him 75 tomorrow.
I don't know where that money's coming from, but he's owed a lot of money from Phoenix, and I hope he gets the money. But
it seems like that's a better fit. I mean, we definitely talked about how many guards are in Phoenix right now, or were. Yeah. But now I think it makes a little bit more sense because he'll be working with Harden and Kawhi, and he fits that mold pretty well, I would think. I mean, he kind of got his superpowers taken too, and he's been injured, but.
Yeah, I think injuries have set him back a lot.
Yeah, I think injuries definitely did, but then he came back and he was like by far the third. Not necessarily by far like he's bad, but there's no argument that he's better than Booker or Durant.
Not at this stage of his career.
He just like definitely was the third. Yeah. So he didn't really have an opportunity to build up his confidence and say like I'm back and ready to play.
He's going to be the third.
Yes, but Harden's more of like this time in his career, he's going to be an 18 per game kind of guy with 11
like
assists. So like Beal could be at 24 if he,
Kawhi's going to play like 50 games. So
and Kawhi he's not like a ball hog. No, like he'll have his 35-point games, but that's efficient. Because he's efficient on those nights. It could be cool. I mean, they are, I would say all three of them on the back end of their career, or definitely back into their prime if they're even still in it. Kawhi
could be like some nights nobody really knows. He's the claw.
But yeah, that could be fun.
I mean, it will.
Who's coaching them out there now?
Tyler's still out there. I mean, their owner is probably the best owner in basketball too, and he's just doing everything right out there. Steve Ballmer, bro, he's getting it done.
Yeah, Steve's kind of crazy.
He's insane, but their new stadium's amazing. Yeah, they brought in the right coach. They've got good players. They just need to stay healthy.
Those seats are crazy, aren't they? Like interactive.
Yeah, and he's got like a football stand or like a soccer stand for like the true.
What do you mean by that?
Like he has a set stand that's just like the most passionate fans. Like they measure your volume. Like if you're not cheering for the team, then you won't get those seats anymore.
Oh, really?
He's got like legit.
There's like a
for
part
basketball.
Of it. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's cool.
It's very, very cool. That the new stadium is beautiful out there in Cali.
I would like see how loud I can get. I guess they probably thought about that too. Yeah, but like as a fan, it'd be like, even if I don't care about the seats, just like to have fun. But like from Steve Ballmer's perspective, it's like I don't care as long as you're loud. Yeah, you do it for whatever reason you want.
Exactly. Yeah, he's doing it the right way. I think that's how. If you have the money, you should spend it. And Steve Ballmer's doing that, which I'm a huge fan of. I wish more owners were as passionate as he is. So he's got Bradley Beal coming for this year, but that's pretty much it for basketball. Like I said, we'll keep you informed on who we're keeping an eye out in the summer league, but not much is going on other than that. But we do have a
this weekend?
Huge weekend, yeah.
Wow.
So UFC 318 down in New Orleans. This is where Dustin Poirier is from. Dustin the Diamond Poirier will be making his last walk to the ring, the Octagon.
Did you hear his announcement about that walk?
Who's walking him out? None other than...
Hey, Mr. Carter.
Wheezy F, baby, and the F is for phenomenal.
What song you think they're coming down to?
You know, if it was me, it would be a Millie. But it's probably going to be...
It's a good one.
Something that represents Louisiana more.
Which wouldn't necessarily be our
favorite Lil Wayne song. Yeah,
yeah.
it's got some true meaning for Poirier and all those people down in the swamp. So I'm not sure. He'll probably go with something more geared towards Louisiana. I would assume.
I would assume too, but it's gonna be cool either way.
Yeah.
But he's fighting Holloway,
my favorite UFC fighter.
Yeah. What do you think?
I want both of these guys to win.
Are you rooting for Holloway?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Holloway.
Yeah.
I want Holloway to win, but I don't want to see Poirier knocked out in his last Octagon.
Holloway still got some gas.
I
in
hope
the
so.
tank,
I
right?
mean, he just got sparked from Poirier.
Oh, that is true. But he hit Gaethje pretty good.
He knocked Gaethje out in the last second. So it's like the highs of the highs and the lowest of the lowest back to back. So he's got to rebound off of that.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I feel like Holloway is smaller than all these guys, which like he is kind of a lankier.
So
dude.
he is. I mean, he's a 145. He's moving up to 155 now. Yeah,
but he's a great boxer and he knows it.
Yeah, and he had a great chin. We thought he wasn't going to get sparked by Topuria, but Topuria is just putting everybody down at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like Poirier a lot.
He's good.
I think I'm going to go with Holloway though with you on
wait.
this one. Yeah, I don't know why. I agree with you that I don't want to see Poirier lose his last fight. I just think, I don't know, for whatever reason, his last few fights, they've been tough. Mm-hmm. And it takes a big toll on your body. Yeah. And Holloway can get you with one. So Holloway, I feel like, is more inclined to eat a little bit more than Poirier these days. I could be totally off on that, but I have a feeling.
Yeah, there's just two more things I want to bring up about this fight. There was like Dana White's even like, this is a fight where you don't want to see either of the guys lose. That's how well respected and beloved both these guys are by UFC fans. Yeah. And then there's this clip of Theo Von. He wrote like a little message to Poirier that he read out for media, and he started tearing up.
Really?
Yeah, because Theo Von, he's from that area.
Yeah. He's a comedian.
but he's how he's heartfelt.
Yeah,
he's just such a good dude.
Yeah.
I think he's been rocking with Poirier for a while. He's a huge UFC fan. So he wrote him a letter that he read out during media day, and he was just like choked up because like this is his last.
Dang, all right, I'm switching back. I'm going Poirier.
Dude, if he wins, I'd be cool about it. Like I'm fine with that, but I do want Holloway to win.
It is weird, like that the sport is fighting, and like that's what you got to watch two people that you enjoy watching do. But I got to remind myself, like they respect each other and they want to be there and they're having a good time to some extent. Having a pretty good time.
If you don't get knocked out. But the BMF belt is on the line for this one.
Sure, yeah.
Holloway still retained it somehow after getting sparked by Topuria for the lightweight.
Who decides that? Is that official?
Well, Holloway's had it. So Holloway won it from somebody. It wasn't what's the guy? Jorge?
Someone's got to like do something to take it.
Well, it just came about because the two guys, like, they couldn't fight for the title. Were like, they're just like two bad dudes. And then The Rock was like, sure, let's make this belt. And then they won it. And then it moved on. And now it's in the hands of Holloway. And now,
since the Gaethje fight, is that why?
Yeah, I think that fight was on the line.
Okay.
And then he's held that belt until now. So he's the BMF in the UFC. But we'll see who's the BMF after Saturday night.
Well, Poirier wins and takes it, and then he retires. So we'll see.
Another thing on this card, we got Paulo Costa fighting on this fight. He's the big Brazilian dude. He's so funny on Twitter if you've ever came across it. I have. He's so stupid.
He doesn't know the pop culture.
He doesn't know anything. Doesn't know English either. That's what makes it 10 times funnier.
Yeah. He's a handsome dude, though.
Kevin Holland.
You should move past that one.
Kevin Holland's going to be on this card. He's exciting. Dan Ige, Michael Johnson. It's a solid card from top to bottom. I'm probably going to be tuned in.
Any good ladies? I kind of like Lady UFC.
Nothing on the main card. Marvin Vittori's on the prelims. That's crazy. He fought for the belt a couple fights ago. There's literally no ladies on this card. Oh, no, there's two. They're the first fight of the night. Carly Judas and Nicole Cagliari. Never heard. Ryan Span's on this card. Adam Fuggett. That's literally his last name. Fuggett, dude.
Wow.
Fuggett, dude. This is a dark man. Atiba Gautier. But yeah, good card all around. get tuned into that early. I'm gonna watch every fight on this main card. Looks good. I'm excited, but I literally don't want either of them to lose. So I'm conflicted, but I'm gonna pull for Holloway.
Yeah,
Stand by it.
I don't think I can. I'm not as big a Holloway fan as you, but I like him. I really like Poirier. I think Holloway's going to win, though. So I think what I'm going to do is just root hard enough so that Poirier wins.
Go team, go sports.
Yeah, go team, go sports. Okay, want to wrap this up with some golf?
Yeah, I don't have much to say on this, but I do know that it's coming up and it's one of the major events in golf. So the British Open's coming up.
I believe it's in Northern Ireland.
In the Northern Ireland? Okay. This weekend. And like I said, I don't have much coming into this. Like, I don't have much to say, but I do know this is a big event on the golf calendar every year. But the one thing that I did see was from Scotty Scheffler, and just basically how winning isn't fulfilling for him at this moment. He's like, I win the golf tournament. I spent so much time, gearing up to be this good. And then I go out there for a weekend and then I win. And then he only feels good for like 2 minutes after he wins. He says like, it's just not fulfilling him at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that too. I meant to look into that whole, not interview, but that whole press,
whatever it was,
outing.
Yeah.
Because I know Scotty's a pretty religious dude. So I feel like, well, I don't want to speak for other people. I would take that out of context. I'll speak for myself and be like, all right,
come on now.
You're getting paid pretty well. It's pretty exciting. Yeah. I mean, but his point was like, I work really, really hard all year for like the bliss only lasts. He said, I think eventually a few minutes, but a day or two. And then it's like, okay, now I just have to go work really hard again. And you hear a lot of athletes say that. Like Michael Phelps had a tough time retiring because he's like, I don't get in the water now. And it's like weird. Like getting every time I would win a tournament, the next day I'm in the water again swimming. Like at 365 days a year, I'm in the water. And now I go on vacation and I like sit in my chair and I avoid going in the pool and all that stuff. So I get where he's coming from. I think too, and again, I'd want to listen to more. He's kind of big on like, hey, I'm a golfer. I'm blessed to be a golfer, but I'm just a golfer. I'm just a man. And, I want to go home to my family. I want to live in the image of God, that kind of guy. So I don't know if there was some of that in there. I didn't see the whole thing, but I think it's not as much being a jerk about the job and more so like, yes, this is great. I work hard. I love golf, but I love God and my family more. And that's what brings me all the happiness that I have in my life.
Yeah, that's well put. And I believe that is what he's trying to say. But
okay.
Overall, the quote is just for him to be that successful and then for that to not bring him
like so much joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty humble dude. So I don't know. It's like, what do you want him to do? Not be the best? He's like, I'm going to keep winning. But the honest truth is that it lasts for a few hours after I win. And then I got to go work hard again.
Yeah.
To see my little boy is great.
Yeah. Winning is a fleeting feeling.
The rankings right now, the official world rankings, just to put some things in perspective.
Some context.
Yeah, we have Scheffler,
Scotty
in first place. We have McIlroy in second, Xander Schauffele in third, Justin Thomas in fourth. I'm going to go to sixth, but we have Russell Henley in fifth, and then Colin Morikawa in sixth place. They've all earned over $7 million, so they're all doing fine.
That's just the
actually,
season?
except for Xander, for some reason, he's only earned 2.5. So I wonder how he ranks so high without the winnings.
And these are crucial for the Ryder Cup, correct? These positions that these golfers are in.
To some extent, like Keegan Bradley's in seventh right now, and the sixth ranked American, and he's like, I think he's like already the team captain. He has to decide if he's going to play or not. And so for him, he wants to make it fair, I think. So he probably won't play unless he ends up being ranked higher when the Ryder Cup comes around. Other than that, I think like for Team Europe selections, I don't know if it's official or if it's just handpicked. So like if they only take 4, then, Morikawa would be left off the list, which is weird, and they'd have to take Henley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's that official, though.
Got you.
All right, well.
Mike would know.
Mbut he's not here. All right, well, he's swinging golf clubs that he got today. So that wraps up episode 43, Ave. Unless you have something sneaky, I do not have a 2-minute drill. So
no, I'm trying to see what I liked on
that's exactly
Twitter,
what I was doing earlier.
But I literally I've just been liking like architecture pictures of like homes and just cool.
You buying a house?
Cool landscapes. Trying to. These interest rates don't look great right now, but
we'll take that one offline then. For now, let's sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for tuning in and sharing the bants with us. That was episode 43. 44 coming next. 44, that's me. Get some cold cuts. That's like, you don't know that? Class.
Yeah,
okay. I was going to say. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends and family about it. We'll be around. If you don't watch sports, all you got to do is watch an hour and a half of this. So
we're just listening, man.
Yeah.
You can see our beautiful faces, but you don't have to.
If you'd like.
Turn on Spotify and just listen to our thoughts and what we think.
While you work.
That's
what I do.
Pass the time for sure. Get you through the workday. That's what we're trying to do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.
See ya.